Hello ladies, my name is Amanda Williams and today's demonstration is going to be Battle of the Self-Tanners. I have been using self-tanner for quite some time now and I've tried so many brands, and my favorite brand, and I've done a couple reviews on this for you guys, is the TanWise Self-Tanning Dark Bronzing Sunless Mousse from Sally's. I absolutely love this. So this one obviously had a hard time competing right off of the bat because I've tried so many and I love the TanWise so much. So when I first got these, they just launched March 1st. Obviously, I'm a presenter for Younique, so the stakes were high for me to absolutely love this. So I will demonstrate for you how to use these. And honestly, like when I first used this, I didn't even read the instructions or watch any tutorials from other presenters that were using this, and I failed miserably at applying this. I love and prefer a mousse, so I think I made some mistakes when I first applied this. So I've watched tutorials, I've heard the feedback from other presenters, so I'm gonna give it another try because I really wanna love this stuff. As far as the color, after the initial application, I absolutely loved the color and I really loved the spray. So I'm going to demonstrate that. So we're going to do the left side of my body with the Younique Beachfront spray on my face, and then the lotion on my left arm here. And I do have a shirt on. I just took down the straps or whatever. I imagine my background when I use the spray is going to get kind of yucky, but that's okay. I will say though that I did find this when I was at a dance competition with my daughter at Sally's. I'm like, oh great, they have a spray now. I love sprays. I don't like this. It's too messy. Obviously the coloring once on is awesome, but it's just too messy. It made a huge mess in my shower, and so we're going to just come right out of the gate. I'm not even going to try this today. This is a TanWise Sunless Tanning Spray. Love the color once on. Super messy application. Destroyed my clean bathroom. Don't like this. So we're going to put that guy out right now. There is a Sunless Tanning Bronzer within this, so that's why it was so messy. This one kind of goes on a little more clear, and as the hours progress in the day, the tan builds up. So, okay. I'm going to use the TanWise on my right arm, and I'm going to use a tanning mitt. I tried the tanning mitt with the lotion. It absorbed way too much product, so I do not recommend using a mitt. I'm actually just going to use my bare hands because I don't have like a latex glove or anything like that. I'm just going to do small areas, and as soon as I'm done with my arm, I'm going to go wash my hands. All right. Okay. So I'm going to be right back after I get my hair up, and stay tuned. Okay, we're back. I know I look a little ridiculous, but I don't want any of the bronzing stuff in my hair. So I'm going to start off with the Younique Beachfront Self-Tanning Spray. Now I've exfoliated my skin. I did use baking soda to exfoliate my skin. I did not put that on my face. I have no lotion or anything on my face, moisturizer, nothing, no primer, so it's a bare face. So I'm going to start off by doing that. So what you're going to want to do is just shake this up very well, and then you were just going to lightly mist. I would say probably 8 inches away from your face, and I'm going to spray that right now. So as you see, it goes on relatively clear. I do see some spots on my backdrop, but they aren't super extreme. So this stuff that I explained is just way worse. So we're just going to let that set in. Okay, so now first off, I'm going to use this on my right arm with the tanning mitt. Now this is going to have more bronzers in it, so what you're going to do, and I've explained it in other videos, there's a barrier, so you're going to see exactly where you've applied it and where you haven't applied it. So I go like this, make sure you shake it up real good, and I squirt about 3 squirts on there, and then it's very difficult to do in a video. I'll just turn to the side here and make sure I'm in here, and then you just start to swirl it around. Now, it looks very intense at first, but this is just the barrier so that you can see exactly where you're applying the product. Put some of my hair on there. Look how pretty that is right off the bat. Another squirt for right here. My daughter is the one who usually does the back for me. I hope when this comes off, it's relatively a similar color on both sides. Okay. So just to get your fingers, I just gently use the mitt and distribute that nicely on both sides. So what's going to happen when I use this is I'm going to have to wash my hand immediately, and so some of that's going to come off, unfortunately. That's why I prefer a mitt, but this mitt did not work at all with that when I did it the other day. Okay, so there you go. You can see absolutely not one streak at all. Very nice application, and then as the hours go by, it will gradually, oh, got a little hair there. It'll gradually develop into a really nice tan. So here's the difference. Make sure you can see that. Okay, there's the difference right off the bat. Okay, moving on to the self-tanning body lotion. I was told not to over rub. It's very, very, very thick. And there is a bronzer in it so you can see where you apply it. And as the hours go by, a tan will gradually increase. Okay, so I was told to go in very small sections. So here we go. So little small sections. We're going to start down here. It's very, very thick. See, I feel like there's little areas that need to be rubbed in a little better. Okay, so there's that small section done. I feel like it's a very refreshing smell. It goes on very thick. There's my hand so far. I feel like the TanWise has a better barrier as far as like where I've put the product. Okay, there's that small section completed. So there's my hands. Now for up here. Get a little more for under here. Very thick. I'm not sure if I care for the lotion thickness. It doesn't, I'm wondering if I put the bottle upside down in a warm cup of water, if it would be warm enough to blend. I'm finding it's just super streaky. Of course, that's just the bronzer, and you know, once exfoliated, it will look nice. But I'm very honest with you ladies. I'm not gonna, just because I'm a presenter for Younique, if I don't genuinely love the product, I'm going to tell you. And I've always been that way to all of you. And always will be. Okay. Okay. As you can see, it is extremely splotchy. They told me not to over rub, that it was normal to have patches of lotion. On this side, there is absolutely no patches at all. Can you guys see that? Over here, it just feels really smooth. Okay. See this, people told me once there's patches, don't rub that in because then it's gonna ball up. I don't like that. This is nice and smooth. No splotches. Must have missed my elbow over there. I only have a small mirror to go off of. Okay, I will be back in a few hours to show you guys the results, and then I will take a shower, just let the water kind of beat down on me and wash off these bronzers, and then I will show you the results after. Stay tuned. Hello ladies. Okay, so I am back. It is 6 o'clock. I applied the self tanner at around 11 o'clock, and I just wanted to give you a brief update and a color check on these products. On the right side of my body, I use my all-time favorite TanWise Dark Bronzing Sunless Mousse. I have used this for a couple years now. I have done some videos on it and recommended it, and it's going to be hard to beat because it is my favorite. On the right or the left side of my body, pardon me, I used our brand new Beachfront self-tanning body lotion. So here's this so far. Now on the top, like on my face, of course I have makeup on now, but on my face and on my upper neck right here, excuse me, I use the Younique Beachfront self-tanning spray. That is starting to develop as the day goes on. So this has an instant bronzer to it because as you apply it, it adds a barrier. This does as well, but not as intense as this. So here's what I have observed so far. Okay, so on the left side, you can see I'm very splotchy in areas to the point where it scares me. After I did the video today, I just got dressed, went to lunch with a friend, and I came back and I've done nothing since then. So very, 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 very splotchy. You can see on my back here, super, super splotchy. I don't like that. However, I know that once I shower, all of that splotchiness is gonna go away and I'm gonna be left with a beautiful tan. I know that. So there's that. So it does concern me a little bit. And when I go like this to those splotchy areas, it almost looks like a bunch of dry skin coming off. But again, this is the bronzer. This is totally normal. I'm not really going to judge it until the final result once I take a shower and get off all the bronzer. So this side has none of that going on. I know I was a little dry around my elbow. Naturally, I didn't start off with like any, and I have a really bad scar there, so there's that. But if you look at this side, it's pretty bronze. I can't really tell. I mean, this side's still a little bit darker because of the dark bronzers that go on there. And I know my hands look a little different too. I had to wash my hand after I applied this on my left arm. So I'll have to touch that up and that's fine. But you can see this kind of looks orangey on this side right there. This side just looks like really dark, but you could definitely tell I need to redo that. So that was my mistake because I had to wash my hands because I could not apply this with the mitt that it came with. So there's this so far. So there's the check. Don't know if you can see if I'm all in the video here. So I will, next time I check back, I will have showered and we will judge it then. Right now it's only been on for like 7 hours. I might even wait until the morning to show you guys just to give it like a really fair chance. So stay tuned. Okay, ladies, I am back. It is 11 a.m. on Saturday. I applied these products 11 a.m. or so yesterday afternoon. I went about my day yesterday. The tan was slowly progressing. I woke up this morning and I stood in the shower at about, it was like 9:45 this morning, and I gently just kind of rubbed my arms like this as I was in the shower to get rid of the barrier that was in the bronzer when you initially put it on. And I will tell you my results. So on my face, I had the Beachfront spray. And then on my left arm, I had the Beachfront Self-Tanning Body Lotion. On my right arm, I had the TanWise Dark Bronzing Sunless Mousse. And here are my results. Okay, I hope you can tell. So overall, the coloring, the Beachfront Bronzer Body Lotion ended up being a little bit darker than once I took the barrier off of the TanWise. However, watch this. And I hope you can see this, the bronzer or the Beachfront stuff, look how splotchy. Can you guys tell? I hope you can tell. Super, super splotchy in areas to the point where, I don't know. I don't like that at all. And you guys watched me apply it. I don't believe I applied it incorrectly. But you can see, even back here, it still has a lot of splotches. And I apologize, the paper is making a little noise behind me. Okay, the TanWise, not one splotch. It's perfectly even. My elbows are just naturally dry and dark, and that's a scar right there. But if you look, the TanWise has no splotches at all. Now, look at my wrist. Obviously, I had to wash my hands because I didn't have a latex glove to apply this. And in all fairness, I don't have the applicator sponge that that's designed for this product. The reason being is when I ordered this on March 1st, the applicator sponge was out of stock. So there's that. So I tried last week to apply this using the mitt, and it absorbed too much of the product, and I did not care for it. So I just used my bare hand. Some ladies are having success with a latex glove. The only latex glove I have is for cleaning the toilet, so I didn't use that. But there's that. Now, the spray, I mean, I used it on my neck, my upper chest, and my face. There are a few areas where it looks patchy orange, but clearly I have an uneven face anyway, so once I put makeup on, that's going to be fine. But in all fairness as well, I didn't rub it in. I just spritzed it about 8 to 12 inches away from my face, and I didn't even rub it in. I just let it set and air dry. So that could have been a buildup of bronzer in a certain area that I didn't rub in. So that's my fault. But yeah, so I will be back to tell you about the prices of all these. So sit tight. Okay, so the spray is $25, and I do like this spray. I do recommend it. You get 1.7 fluid ounces. The Beachfront Self-Tanning Body Lotion is $39, and it's 4 fluid ounces. And the TanWise is $10. You can get it at Sally's, and you get 7 ounces. And this will last me about 10 tans for my whole body. My final recommendation is the TanWise. I want to love this. Obviously, I'm a presenter for Younique. Maybe with our feedback, they can perfect the formula, make it so that it's easier to use as far as rubbing it in and correcting the splotchiness that I had by applying the product. I do love the spray. I do recommend it. I just wish the bottle was a little bigger. So with that said, I do love the coloring of the Beachfront Self-Tanning Body Lotion. It's a beautiful color. It looks a little orangey, like around my wrist. I should have done a little better job of applying it to the back of my hand. I had to wash my hands though, so it was kind of hard to avoid not getting a little bit of water initially when I wash my hands. So I want to love this. I really, really, really do. But you guys know I'm going to be honest with you. I will always be honest with you. If I don't like a product, I'm not going to say go buy it and then you be disappointed and you lose trust in me and what I suggest for you all. So I'm still going to hold true to my TanWise. It's very affordable and it leaves you with the most amazing non-splotchy orange color, non-orange color. And so that's my review. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.